A single $6 can of WD-40 can quietly spare you from repair bills climbing past $3,000, if you actually know the right spots to use it. But here's the kicker. A lot of drivers end up spraying it in the wrong places, where it can do far more harm than good. In this guide, I'll walk you through the smart uses, the costly mistakes, and at the end, reveal which WD-40 formulas are worth having, and one surprising area you should never let it touch. First, using WD-40 to detect vacuum leaks. An underrated trick even some mechanics don't want you knowing. Ever had your engine idling rough, stumbling at red lights, or throwing a random check engine light? One hidden cause could be a vacuum leak. These tiny air leaks throw off the air-fuel ratio, killing performance, wrecking fuel economy, and eventually causing serious engine trouble. Here's the hack. With the engine running, lightly spray WD-40 around suspected vacuum hoses. If the idle suddenly changes, you've just located the leak. It's being sucked in and temporarily sealing the gap. No expensive scan tools, no guesswork. Just you, a $6 can, and potentially $150 saved on diagnostics, plus avoiding thousands in future damage. Bonus point. Unlike carb cleaner, WD-40 isn't highly flammable and won't melt plastics or sensors. Even veteran mechanic Scotty Kilmer recommends it. Second, shielding electrical connectors from hidden corrosion. Electrical failures are sneaky. One day a sensor dies, the next you're hit with a $700 bill for a new ECU connector. Often the culprit is just moisture creeping into the contacts. The original WD-40 was designed to push water out of tight spaces, making it perfect for preventing corrosion inside connectors. Spray a light coat on clean, powered-off terminals to build a moisture barrier and stop rust before it starts. A single can could keep you from needing a full wiring harness replacement worth well over $1,000. Pro tip, standard WD-40 works fine. But for electronics, the smarter choice is WD-40 Specialist Contact Cleaner. It evaporates quickly, leaves no residue, and won't gum things up. Third, keeping weather stripping from drying out and failing. If you've ever had to yank open a frozen door like it was glued shut, your weather stripping is probably on its way out. Once those seals crack, water sneaks inside, soaking carpets, causing mildew, shorting wires, and sometimes leading to $2,000 repair jobs. The right fix is WD-40 Specialist Silicone Spray. It's made to keep rubber supple, water-repellent, and flexible. Unlike the standard formula, which contains petroleum that can actually damage rubber, this one preserves it. Just spray on clean seals every few months, wipe away the extra, and you'll keep your doors sealing tight and your interior bone dry. Fourth, removing tree sap without destroying your paint. Tree sap isn't just sticky, it's acidic and left alone. It will eat straight through your car's clear coat. WD-40's solvent base softens hardened sap so it wipes right off. On a cool surface, spray directly on the spot, let it sit for a minute, then wipe gently with a microfiber cloth. Finish with a wash and wax to protect the paint. Done right, this little trick saves you a $500 polishing job, or worse, a $2,000 respray. Just don't let it bake in under the sun, and always clean off the residue afterward. Fifth, bringing old license plates back to life. Over time, road grime, UV rays, and salt leave. License plates looking dull and rusty. Bad enough, and you can even get ticketed. A quick wash, followed by a coat of WD-40 cuts through the buildup and gives plates a cleaner, sharper look in seconds. Remove the plate, clean it with soap and water. Then wipe down with WD-40 and a microfiber. It won't restore reflectivity, but it will improve appearance enough to dodge a $50 fine. Sixth, freeing up rusted bolts before they snap. Nothing derails a repair faster than a stuck bolt. Try to muscle it, and it breaks, turning a quick fix into a nightmare. WD-40 Specialist Penetrant is designed for exactly this. It seeps deep into threads, breaking down rust. In torque tests, Bolts that needed over 500 foot-pounds to loosen dropped to about 238 after treatment. Clean the bolt, spray it, and work it within a few minutes while it's still active. 8th, reviving engines after they've taken on water. Heavy rain, puddles, or even a too enthusiastic car wash can leave moisture in ignition parts. The original WD-40 is a lifesaver here. Spray it on wet spark plugs, distributor caps, or electrical connectors, with the engine cool and the battery disconnected. Once dry, reconnect and fire it up. It won't solve severe flooding, but it can save you from a tow bill or an expensive diagnostic session. Now, the dangerous mistakes people make with WD-40. 9th, spraying it on scratches as a quick fix. It does make scratches look less visible at first, but only by filling them with oily residue. The problem? That film attracts dust, dulls paint, and can discolor the finish, sometimes requiring $300 to $3,000 worth of repainting. Use a real scratch repair kit instead. 10th, using it inside the engine. Some people pour it in like it's oil. Big mistake. WD-40 is a solvent, not a lubricant. It has no heat resistance and no proper film strength. Inside an engine, it can cause overheating, bearing failure, and even total seizure, meaning repairs between $3,000 and $10,000. On top of that, it's flammable, under engine heat. 11th, spraying brakes with it. Yes, it might quiet squeaks or remove surface rust, but brakes need friction to work. WD-40 is a lubricant. Spraying it on rotors or pads reduces stopping power, contaminates pads permanently, and can damage seals. Worst case, brake failure. Repair costs range from $250 per axle to over $1,000 if major components are ruined. Use a proper brake cleaner. Never WD-40. The takeaway, WD-40 is incredibly versatile, but only when you use the right version in the right spot. Original formula, water displacement, general fixes. Specialist contact, cleaner, electronics. Silicone spray, rubber seals and weather stripping. Penetrant, loosening rusted hardware. But never spray it on systems that depend on friction, heat measurement, or delicate calibration, like brakes or oxygen sensors. Use it wisely, and that $6 can could save you from repairs worth thousands. Extra tip, keeping battery terminals corrosion-free. That greenish-white crust you sometimes see on battery posts isn't just ugly. It's corrosive buildup that can stop your car from starting and even ruin the battery or cables. A replacement can run $150 to $400. After cleaning the terminals with a wire brush and reinstalling them, give each connection a light spray of WD-40. It displaces moisture, prevents new corrosion from forming, and ensures a reliable electrical connection. A simple $6 step can extend battery life by years and save you from that dreaded no-start situation in a parking lot.